I never bought the Meta glasses because I wanted to spy on anyone. I bought them because I work in digital marketing and thought recording hands-free moments might be useful. Street shots, quick notes, random ideas. My girlfriend, Lena, even joked that I looked like a walking surveillance camera. I laughed with her, completely unaware of how painfully true that joke would become. We had been together for 3 years. Not perfect, but stable. Or at least I thought so. She talked about marriage casually, the way people do when they want to test how serious you are. I wasn't against it. I was just careful. Trust mattered to me more than promises. One Friday evening, I told Lena I had an overnight work meeting in another city. That part was true. What I didn't mention was that the meeting ended early, and I decided to drive back the same night. I wanted to surprise her. Flowers. Takeout from her favorite place. A simple plan. I walked into the apartment quietly. The way you do when you want to catch someone smiling before they realize you're there. The lights were dim. Music was playing softly, and then I heard a voice that wasn't mine. My glasses were already recording. I hadn't even thought about them. I didn't rush in. I stood frozen, my brain refusing to accept what my ears already knew. I stepped closer, heart pounding, every step heavier than the last. When I reached the bedroom door, the truth hit me all at once, clear, undeniable, and devastating. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I turned around and walked out. Outside, sitting in my car, I finally stopped the recording. My hands were shaking. I watched the video once, just enough to confirm that I wasn't imagining things. I felt numb, like someone had turned the volume down on my emotions and left only a dull ringing behind. Lena called me 20 minutes later. "Hey, where are you?" she asked, her voice sweet and casual, like nothing in the world was wrong. "I came home," I said calmly. "You weren't alone." Silence, then panic, poorly disguised. She started explaining before I even asked anything. It meant nothing. It was a mistake. She was lonely. She didn't think I'd come back. Every excuse sounded rehearsed, like lines practiced in front of a mirror. I told her we were done and hung up. That should have been the end of it. Clean break, walk away, be the bigger person. That's what people say you should do. But grief doesn't always turn into quiet sadness. Sometimes it turns into something sharp. Over the next 2 days, Lena bombarded me with messages, apologies, tears, promises. Then, anger, threats. She told me I was overreacting, that I wasn't perfect either, that if I really loved her, I'd forgive her. What pushed me over the edge wasn't the cheating itself. It was when she told her family a different story. Suddenly, I was the villain, the cold boyfriend who abandoned her for no reason. Her cousin messaged me, accusing me of breaking her heart. Her aunt left a voice note calling me heartless. That's when I realized something. They all had opinions, judgments, anger, based on a lie. I didn't plan it immediately. I thought about it for hours, staring at my phone, arguing with myself. I knew it was extreme. I knew it would burn every bridge permanently. But I was tired of being silent while my name was dragged through family group chats I wasn't even part of. I didn't add commentary. I didn't insult her. I didn't explain. I sent the video to 50 relatives, people who had judged me without hearing my side. Along with it, I wrote one sentence. "This is why I ended the relationship. I won't discuss it further." Then I turned my phone off. When I turned it back on the next morning, it felt like opening a door after a storm. Messages flooded in, shock, apologies, some. People told me they were sorry for doubting me. Others asked me to delete the video. A few were furious, saying I'd gone too far. Lena called me more times than I could count. When I finally answered, she was crying so hard I could barely understand her. She said I had ruined her life, that her family would never look at her the same way again. I listened quietly, then said, "You ruined the relationship." I just told the truth. We didn't speak again after that. The weeks that followed were strange. Painful, yes, but also clear. There was no confusion, no lingering what if. Everyone knew why it ended. I didn't have to defend myself or explain the unexplainable. Still, late at night I questioned myself. Had I crossed a line? Was I justified? Or had I let anger make me cruel? Two things can be true at once, I realized. I was hurt, and I had hurt back. I sold the Meta glasses a month later. Not because they were bad technology, but because every time I looked at them, I remembered the moment my life split into before and after. I didn't want to carry that reminder anymore. Healing didn't come all at once. It came in small pieces. Mornings where I didn't reach for my phone to check if she'd texted. Evenings where the silence felt peaceful instead of lonely. Conversations where I could say her name without my chest tightening. I learned something important through all of it. Trust, once broken, doesn't just disappear, it leaves a mark on everyone involved. And revenge, even when it feels deserved, doesn't erase pain. It only changes its shape. If I could go back, would I do it differently? I don't know. I know I told the truth. I know I protected my dignity. And I know I walked away from a lie that would have destroyed me slowly if I had stayed. Sometimes that has to be enough.